Hey everyone, I'm back with another update for Rise of the Living. So I'm going to show off today what I've been working on over the past few days. Is actually a mission system for the game. Because, you know, if you don't really have any guidance or anything in the story or the gameplay, it can get rather dull. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and ask for a request from this guy. Who's floating, by the way. So we have our new dialogue stuff from the previous video showing up, and we can scroll down and we'll kind of see that there's a new option here. You have anything to do? You have anything for me to do? And we will go ahead and click that. And he's gonna go ahead and say that he wants me to deliver to him a pile of logs, and I'll be like, okay, so we'll do it. So we accept that, and then he tells me that he's glad that I can help out, and we'll end the conversation. And now we'll check missions system by pressing M, so we can see the missions dialog. And it's counting down how many seconds we have left to finish this mission right here. So I really haven't implemented the UI for showing which actions you have left to complete. But basically there are actions, and it's now Python driven, so I am actually using IronPython in my game to extend out the functionality of things like missions, and probably will convert items and dialogue from JSON to some kind of Python implementation here in the next few weeks as well. I find it to be a lot more useful. I can expose a lot of the API in the game to the Python interpreter, and basically write scripts that do all kinds of things in the game, from checking whether the player has something in his inventory, or subscribing to events that are invoked throughout the game. So for instance, there's one that checks if that checks when an event for whether someone swaps supplies with each other. So when two survivors swap supplies, this mission event is invoked, and subscribers, which can be Python scripts and which are Python script at the moment, will receive that event and be able to kind of control the flow of the game in whatever way they want. So go ahead and start out. I'm supposed to deliver some wood to him, so I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some wood over here. Alright, so it tells me that I've completed the mission action 1. So I'll clean this UI up a little bit later on, like in terms of what the text says. But that's first thing done. So the next thing is to give him the wood. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to him again. And there is the let's swap supplies dialogue option here, and we'll click that. And it opens up the two of our inventories, and this is mine. So I'm going to do something to actually signify that this is yours and this is theirs next few updates that I do. So we're going to go ahead and do our left shift and right click, and we'll move it to his inventory. And basically it says that we completed the second action, and we've completed the mission because we did all of the two things. So go ahead and end that, and then it should be gone from our missions dialogue here, which it is. So alright, so that's pretty much it for the mission stuff. They're completely modifiable. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you, for instance, the script that just ran that mission right there. So we'll see there's the various stuff exposed up here, but we'll have some example scripts for instance, but just for now we can show what we've got going. We have the mission stated right here that's derived from our mission API, and you kind of state out the various things, and then you kind of declare your actions here for the mission. So we have a collect action that checks the unit's inventory to see if he has wood pile 2, that if it's greater than 20. So if he has enough to kind of give to him, that'll complete that part of the mission. And then it'll go to checking deliver, and this is one of the callbacks right here. So it basically goes in and says when there's a mission event, I'm going to subscribe to that mission right here, passing in my function callback, which is right here. So then basically when I swap supplies and gave that unit the wood, this function was called, and basically lets this thing finish, which is pretty cool. So this whole thing is completely modular. Like, you don't have to recompile the game or anything. You just change the code and then restart the game, and that's it. So it's pretty cool for adding modularity and letting the players change the functionality of the game. So hopefully it'll provide a lot of benefits, and was worth all the work that I put into implementing it. So hopefully next time I'll be expanding out the surroundings here, adding in buildings, adding in some more stuff, kind of populating the world, moving this AI away from you, and letting him do his own thing out in the world, and kind of getting the game shaped up into something that's a little bit playable as I'm inching closer and closer towards what I call my vertical slice of the game. This vertical slice will include just basic functionality of a lot of the mechanics that I wanted to at least have up at an alpha point. In terms of content, there'll be some, but it'll be pretty bare. But once we make that hurdle over alpha, then hopefully there will be some more content to add in, and things will start looking prettier, and there will be things like character creation, screens, and a lot more sounds and more animations added in these things. But it's just really exciting to see all of the mechanics coming together at the moment. The dialogue system working well with the mission system, and all the other things working pretty well. That's what's really nice here. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll be posting this current build of the game up onto the servers later on this evening. So once again, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.